Christ. Another Crankworks. Alright everybody, we're back for more. We're gonna be talking Redbull Joyride because that event was a bunch of notes here in a super random order, so let's go. It started with like the most sad thing ever where everyone was basically crying because Emil Johansson decided to drop in after not riding his bike for like 11 months. And, oh Jesus. Threw down a killer run, it was insane. Like I honestly have no idea how he can not ride for that long, like training. And then throw something stupid like a double truck to downside, 3 double truck to downside whip. The dude's a freak. He is the IKEA of mountain biking. Just like IKEA, you can find anything. Emil can do any trick. IKEA has like $1 hot dogs. Emil, I'm not gonna make a joke about Emil's hot dog, that's not cool. Anyways, that was the highlight of my event for sure. For sure was. For sure. And then after making everybody cry, the event kind of starts going off and guys are throwing down decent runs. Then all of a sudden Anthony drops in, gets to the whale tail, and then decides to try this.
Oh dick! Oh dick! Fucking pinner! Holy shit! Holy fuck!
I don't know what the hell he was trying, but it kind of looked like a casserole tail whip out of a whale tail. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever informed Anthony of this, but God clearly stated in the Bible that thou must not try casserole tail whips off of a whale tail. The book of Genesis, the same chapter as late night snacking and punishments for being a dick. If you've read the Bible, you would know not to do that trick. Duh. I was a little bit bummed for Diego because unfortunately we didn't get to see Diego throw down a classic Saversazi run. He broke his thumb the practice before finals. Such a bummer. You know, and so I did a little bit of research and I found out that Diego Saversazi is sponsored by Cranked Naturals. Cranked Naturals is a plant-based sports nutrition sponsor, proving without reasonable doubt that plant-based diets do not in fact protect against broken bones. I don't know if you knew this, but Diego was the only one competing in the contest with a broken bone. After learning this, I am much more reassured on my purely meat-based diet. I haven't eaten a vegetable in about 9 months and I have never felt better. My heart has become so strong I can physically feel it beating on a daily basis. Really nice to know you don't have to eat any vegetables to be healthy. God, I just love science. Science is amazing. This event managed to teach me a lot about diet. Notice when Matt Jones was dropping in, he drank Red Bull not only before his first run, also after. In fact, he was so into drinking Red Bull, he decided to shove a can halfway into his mouth.
Cracking the code on how to set up a slope-style bike, but also how to put together a Crankworks slope-style run.
The only thing I was bummed about is I didn't see him tip it back and send it. So I decided to do it myself. Jesus! But yeah, Matt Jones is pretty cool. He laid down a good ride. Now, just like the movie Up, there were some ups and there were some downs. One of the downs for me in this event was finding out that this might be Ryan Nyquist's last Redbull Joyride. BMX is getting put into the Olympics, and that is taking some of our good slopestyle athletes. And that is really pissing me off. So I decided to make a little tribute for Ryan Nyquist. Here you go.
Take my breath away.
Fucking Olympics, man. Probably the most seductive rider of the entire event, for me, Tommy G. Man, does he look sexy on a bike. The 3 down out of the whale tail. Oh, sexiest trick of the entire event. It was the 360 tabletop off the flat drop. That's retarded. Now, I have to call out Brett Reeder. Now, it was 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 50 seconds into the event that we had a fantastic interview with Brett Reeder. And, I didn't know whether or not I wanted to talk about this, but it was one of those, like, you kind of can't not.
I wasn't mentally and physically ready to compete in Europe because I was busy with my short film, and it totally went to show, like with my riding. Yeah, it killed me to give the Triple Crown to him because that's basically what I did.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I don't know if you remember the way that you were riding in Europe, but I do. It was fucked. The first ever flat drop flip whip, back flip double oppo tail whip, flip the pedals. You were doing your cork 7 bars, oppo cork 7s, back flip bar spin to oppo whip, like you were riding super solid. But Nikolai just beat you.
So yeah, I'm here and I'd like to do the run that I'm setting out to do, and if I can do that, maybe it'll get me a ring, and Nikolai can try the Triple Crown another year.
What are your thoughts on this one, buddy? Pretty easy for me to sit here and say all this stuff and oh Jesus. Blue, I backed myself into a corner and I don't know how to get out of this one. Well yeah, if he landed the tricks he wanted, he would have won. But he didn't land them. Blue is so wise, he just said that's why they hold competitions. Like, huge props to Nikolai, I gotta say. You know, even if people decide to bug you for wearing highlighter shoes or, you know, not being able to do a whip or any opposite trick or anything, just go and shove a Twizzler down their throat and tell them to shut up. Nikolai just looked like he was having a blast. He was just partying. Even after he won, they had that friggin' boys celebration. Which was awesome. It reminded me of pretty much every club in Whistler. Just you on the dance floor, surrounded by nothing but dudes. Don't get me wrong, I have no problems being surrounded by dudes. But when you're in a basement and you're super sweaty and your feet are sticking to the floor and you're not sure why they're sticking, and you look around and it's nothing but sweaty dudes and one dirty looking chick in the corner, kind of weird. Like, not my favorite thing in the world. Now I'm gonna stop talking before I shoot myself in the foot. But I just wanna say great job to all the competitors. The spectators, you absolutely crushed it out there. And I'm looking forward to next year even more. So, yeah, that's it.